Your interview right now is being recorded as we speak. So, I would like for you to tell me everything you know about how you got here.
Well, okay, fine. So, you know the TMB virus, right?
Yes, I guess someone told you.
Yeah, it's been a few months since it's even been discovered in the first place.
Go on.
Well, my other husband told me about that.
I'm sorry, your other husband.
Yeah, Collin? Collin Forest Fire?
I figured. Well, alright, anyway, continue.
Well, apparently he recently has been cured with, the insanity that's been going on, but you said it couldn't be cured, the actual virus.
Yes, that is right. As you can see, we're still trying to find a cure. So, continue on how you even got here in the first place.
Well, the reason why I got here in the first place is because Colin actually literally brought me from the TV he was watching when he actually got the virus, and he brought me into the real world.
That doesn't explain anything on how you got here.
It does. Is there an image or something that, I could prove it?
Nope. Not really, considering that there aren't any physical evidence on how you got here.
Well, Colin never took any photos or videos, so I wouldn't be, I wouldn't be surprised. Anyway, so I guess I could go into more detail. When he was actually checking me out, well, me out in the show, by the way, he actually kind of wished that I was real. And then when he put his hand on the TV in his room that he was watching it on, this was just enough for me in a scene in a random episode that I don't remember. Apparently, I noticed this, and I just thought it was a hand coming out of a portal. And I didn't really know what it was until I actually grabbed it. Well, more specifically, he grabbed me and drove me into the real world. No, I didn't know anything about him until well, not me, until he actually placed his hand on my body for a few seconds. And for some reason, I was transferring every single moment that we've actually had in his mind. In other words, he was basically transferring everything I've known about him for around a year.
Huh. Now we're actually getting somewhere.
Yeah. And I was actually glad to see him again, and he did bring Bandit, Bluey, and Bingo. And now he's actually planning to bring everyone from Brisbane into the real world. So that way, he actually can be complete with us.
You know too much, don't you?
What do you mean?
Okay. You know too much as in, well, I don't know how to put it in words, but I'm sure you know where I'm going with this, right?
Well, what are you talking about?
Look, it's rather mysterious, and there's something mysterious going on here.
What?
Look, my mind's been clouding up, alright? But what I do know is that you're actually going to be put on for experiments. Because I don't know how that's even possible in the first place. But apparently you are virtually from the TV in your other husband's room. And apparently you just poofed out like, a show would have. Let me tell you something, miss. This is the real world.
And it was the real world and my world, too. What the fuck was that for?
Raising your voice at me.
What was that? What are you doing?
Look, like I said, we're gonna have to put you for experiments. You're too mysterious to know what's really going on here.
Just don't hurt me, okay? Don't do whatever it is that'll hurt me.
Look, I get it. You're iconic. Although, personally, I've never even heard of you or your family to begin with. But I know you are known by a lot of people. So, I'm just gonna let you off the hook a little bit. So, we're not even gonna bother killing you anyway, because, well, when we turn you into the government for testing, they won't necessarily kill you unless something happens that would make them kill you. So, I would just go easy on their terms.
Collin, if you're there, please help me.
Take her away. Well, at least we got everything we needed. Now all that's left is to deal with that hedgehog.